going slow?
Yo, you're doing great.
He'll tell you when to back up.
Easy, easy.
Got up early the next morning to go out with Kingfisher, and there was Taylor, Olivia, and me and Skipple in the boat.
If you don't want a bagel or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we was only out for a few hours.
Yeah.
So, and from what I've been hearing, it's been pretty tough lately.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough. It's I mean we're getting some fish, but not like it should be this time of year. But every day is different. You never know. Today could be the day.
Could be the magical day.
Got to turn on sooner or later, right?
Right. Where'd you fish? Do you know?
We went out to the left when we went out.
Yeah.
And out that way a good ways. We wasn't out real far because he was marking. Chief Many bucks.
Many salmon.
Chief Many salmon today.
Did you ever put a piece of pepperoni or a piece of deer jerky on it?
No, but we're willing to try it.
At this
Maybe
point,
that smell will bring them
anything.
in.
We'll get to that.
Alright, dip up, Skip.
So let me get. Let's do.
it again?
Steelhead. No, you're up left the rod. Lift the rod, Skip.
All right, got him.
Got him.
Good one.
Steelhead.
There, Skip. Oh, choppy, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Steelhead.
Oh, good steelhead.
Oh, you got a steelhead anyhow, Skip.
Yes,
You alright? You alright?
Yeah.
Carbon 14.
Trying.
You get something bigger, what you want to do with it?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get your picture taken with it, Skip? Need help? So you want to do, just,
Line up
you can hang
something
up right.
to get a grip on.
Get a hold of it.
Better than an east wind.
And the weather just turned horrible. Huge waves. Poor Olivia got sick.
Liv was up next after Skip landed his steelhead, and she had one come up, and we had to actually slide the cooler out there because it was so the waves was so rough that you couldn't even stand up, let alone she was puking and everything. So
On the cooler lift,
Set on the
grill.
cooler. Slide it over there.
Set her on here on the grill. Is that alright? Yeah. Good.
Yeah, baby.
Sit down. You okay? Look it into your gut. Don't make it too fast. Let's sit on the cooler and come with I gotta hold it. We're gonna both slide off the cooler. Hold on. Oh, the next one.
Yeah.
With that? Yeah. Oh well, if you got to fight it a little bit now, we'll get you back to your seat.
See.
Like I said,
I had to
dishes
sit
are
down.
not stellar. Okay.
I had to sit down with you.
Get off.
Huh?
Get off.
We got off right there,
Right.
like 4 or 5 feet from the boat.
What do you think?
Next time, you get the next one. Liv.
How was it?
Miss Taylor caught one yesterday. You get the next
That was a
one.
nice steelhead.
I was thinking
I meant to help get you to the cooler, but I lost my balance. I went right down on the cooler behind you.
It's alright, I got some footage of it. I mean,
Yeah, you probably got the fish on the film because it was right there.
oh yeah, I got it on film.
She was sick for quite a while, and we just finally said, you know what, head in. Sick as Livia was, I felt so bad for her. But we had 6 foot waves easy, and you couldn't even walk on the boat. The cooler's sliding around. It just wasn't good. Plus, nobody had been catching any fish in the area. So we headed in. Hang on to your guts now before we get in. Ed that morning, he had heard that about 40 miles away, a place called Oak Orchard, that they was hooking up with some kings. So the group he was taking fishing that morning, he told them, he said, we're going to go to Oak Orchard. I want you to meet me there in the morning. So he hauled his boat 40 miles, put in there, and they did pretty good. They caught several before the lake got too rough for them to stay on with Ed's boat. The next day, the morning we're going home, we're getting ready to leave, Ed took his next group to Oak Orchard again, and we're packing the car at 8 o'clock in the morning, and Ed calls me and says, hey, we limited out already. We're already done. So, unfortunately, we had to leave, come home. Marla had to go to work, and we packed the car up and headed for home. But Ed, he was there for the rest of the week, and Oak Orchard did very well for Ed. Well, this is the end of a disappointing trip, kinda. Yesterday, Skip caught one, and Liv lost one at the back of the boat. The weather got real rough. We had 5-6 foot waves, and Liv got sick, and it just didn't happen good for yesterday. But that's just how it goes sometimes. And we're getting ready to head for home, wrap it up, and this is the end of the 2020 Olcott trip. Didn't do as good as we did earlier in the year up here, but that's just how it is. So, till next time, we'll see you later. Now a 5-hour drive.
Taylor, was it on record?
No.
Oh man,
He's over there farting and has the kid.
that was a high soprano there.
It was.